How would Lisa Simpson look in 10 different art styles and fandoms? Number 6 is a little freaky. Let's find out on volume 15 of my Draw One Character in 10 Art Styles series. Hey everyone, this is Yu. Really excited for today's video. I'm going to unbox all of the books that I've made this year at the end of this video. Now let's get started. So first, I'm really curious to see how Lisa's spiky hair is going to look when translated into the Sonic art style. Because Sonic has those iconic spiky quills, I was thinking, what if Lisa could look like a character in this universe? And I can translate her hair in kind of the same way, but it still has to look like Lisa's hair. So in case you're new to my Yu channel or you've watched me before and now you've come back, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. In this video series, I take one famous character and I reimagine them and draw them in 10 very different art styles and universes. And the challenge is, how am I going to make, like for example, today's video, Lisa Simpson look like a character that belongs in the other art style or universe, but it still looks like Lisa. So this is really fun to see how I can translate the elements of one character and reimagine them into the style of another. I think the last time I drew in the Sonic art style was when I reimagined Rainbow Dash in 10 different art styles. So I had a lot of fun with that one. And here with Lisa, again, I wanted to get, those classic Sonic eyes. And of course the stylized hair, or, the spikes, let's say. I was looking at different Sonic characters and I came across Amy. I really like her design. And I thought this would be a great, jumping off point when I handle the different facial features of my Sonic Lisa. In case you're a Sonic fan, let me know in the comments if you like the games, the movies, or the TV shows the most. Let me know. One of the reasons why I really like this Sonic art style is the fact that they have really thin and skinny limbs, but they fan out into these big hands and cartoony feet and shoes. So I always like that contrast. And of course the shading around the different areas and shapes is just a lot of fun to do. Alright, I am not gonna do this video without including the Powerpuff Girl style. I've done this style in a few of my other volumes in this video series, but I'm really curious of seeing how Lisa's, big giant Simpsons eyes, how are they gonna be translated into the big stylized Powerpuff Girls eyes. Another interesting challenge about, reimagining Lisa Simpson into different art styles is the fact that, she is a human girl, but obviously in her original Simpson style, she doesn't have a hairline and her skin is yellow, just like her hair. So in this case, I was thinking, should I keep it like that, or should I actually draw like a hairline? I was trying to remember all the different episodes I saw before, and I do remember this one time when they actually did show the Simpsons children as if they were like realistic cartoon kids, where they actually had a hairline. So I thought that's kind of interesting, and why did I do something similar, but of course in this style. Oh, she's so spunky and cute. Alright, I'm going to continue the spooky theme from my previous long video where I drew 10 different Disney princesses in the Tim Burton style. Here I'm going to reimagine Lisa Simpson in the world of Tim Burton, and I cannot wait to see how her hair is going to look like. I know it's all about the hair for these past few styles in this video, but I am in love with this idea of having spooky Lisa Simpson in the Tim Burton universe. Oh, I can't wait. So if you've been following my channel for a while now, you'll know that I love the Tim Burton art style so much, and I love drawing my spooky little wisps. The little swirls, I just love doing that. And I think Lisa looks really, she looks very different in this art style. Which is great because as an artist, I feel it's always a great idea to kind of explore the boundaries of what you can do with a particular design or a particular like idea of a character. And for Lisa, I've never seen her like this before. I'm not used to seeing her like this, which is a great way, I think, for me as an artist to push the boundaries of what I can do with my character designs. One of the reasons why Lisa Simpson is one of my favorite Simpsons characters is the fact that she loves reading and she loves books. I love books too. I'm gonna make her hold a book and I wonder what it's gonna be. I think this is gonna be tied in really well. And of course, I'm not going with super bright colors. I want everything to be muted and more grayed out. Okay, I hope I can get the entire title in here. It's such a small space. I thought it would be fun to draw the cover of my recent coloring art book release, Creepy Princesses, coloring book and art book in one, because it is just so fitting in this Tim Burton Lisa design. I'm also glad many of you have ordered this book already from my Mayu bookstore on Amazon and that you're enjoying coloring my different creepy princesses. Keep up the good work, everyone. I always love seeing how you take my line art in your own creative ways. Alright, now from creepy Lisa to not so creepy Lisa, I hope it's not creepy. Here is Lisa reimagined in the world of Peppa Pig. So I guess I have to get used to the fact that Lisa Simpson can have both of her eyes on the same side of her head. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little uneasy right now. Like, look at that face. Or maybe she is kind of cute. Yeah, she's cute and innocent, and not at all cursed. Alright, and now for a comic classic. I grew up reading Calvin and Hobbes. I just love this series so much, and I wonder how Lisa's gonna look in the world of Calvin and Hobbes in this art style with the very organic looking brush line art. I also love the fact that Calvin just happens to have very similar spiky hair to Lisa's spiky hair, and so I think this is like just such a great coincidence. And so I'm drawing Lisa with her spiky hair that looks very similar to Calvin's hair. So we've seen Lisa in 5 different fandoms so far. I can't wait for the rest in this video. I think the next style took me the longest because it's 3D, but I love the result, even though it's Nightmare Fuel. I have super sales on this new anime Christmas Advent Calendar coloring book, as well as my first Christmas Advent Calendar coloring book I released last year. Both of these books are on sale now. Save 20% until early December. Get yours today and beat the holiday rush. Color 1 page a day until Christmas. I left some room in these designs for you to customize these coloring pages with little doodles or personal additions if you want. There's room for all kinds of creativity. They're all on the Mayu bookstore on Amazon. Links in the video description. Give the gift of creativity. I recently released my first 4-in-1 coloring book called Magical Fantasy Coloring Collection. 4 books in 1. 100 coloring designs. This collects 4 of my popular fantasy coloring books into one big volume: Mermaid Magic, Fairy Fantasy, Unicorn Utopia, and Witch Wonders. This is a giant coloring book with all 100 unique coloring designs from these 4 books, all in one thick volume. I currently have a super sale on this book until early December. It's like buy 2, get 2 free if you were to buy these 4 titles individually. These individual books are over $40 US if you bought all 4 separately. My new collection has a super sale of $20. You get all 100 gorgeous coloring designs from the 4 books in this single volume. So it's like buy 2, get 2 free if you were to get this big volume instead of the 4 separate titles. My 4 separate titles have 25 images with a bonus duplicate set. This big volume has all 100 images with no repeats, so each image is unique. If you prefer no duplicates, this is the book for you. There's a huge variety of designs to satisfy many coloring fans. Many fans told me they love my smooth, organic line art. Own this book and you'll have a collection of 100 of my inky art. Hurry before the super sale ends in a few weeks, by early December. Get this to relax with over the holidays or for a creative gift. Alright, now let's see how freaky I can make Lisa Simpson look. If you've been following this video series, you probably remember the last time I did someone in the Five Nights style was Stitch, and then before that was Elsa, so they're kind of freaky, and I want to really make Lisa look like a freaky animatronic as well, especially with her spiky hair. I want them to look really dangerous, and I want her to be like the stuff of my nightmares. So this is going to be a very pleasant experience. Some of you have also been asking for more Five Nights at Freddy's content on my channel, so I hope you enjoy this. So similar to the other videos where I drew in the Five Nights at Freddy's style, I needed to segment parts of this character. Of course, with Lisa Spikes, I have a lot of, sectioning off to do. Let's say I'm gonna cut up a lot of the character into bits and pieces and make them into like this freaky, like a robot girl. Oh yeah, her dress has to look rigid and metallic as well, so obviously it's not going to be like soft cloth or anything. I need to make these shapes look like, they belong on an animatronic. Alright, so the sketching and drawing part of this design was actually the easier, let's say, stage of this artwork. Now I'm going into the coloring, and in order to make this, flat 2D drawing look like it's 3D, I need to really take a lot of time and layer a lot of colors and shading to get the dimension and the contours and the different lighting variations on the different surfaces of my animatronic Lisa. So this is going to take quite a while to do. I am so excited to see how she can turn out, and let's see how real I can make this design look. I was looking at the different Five Nights at Freddy's characters, and I think Circus Baby is personally one of the more freakier character designs I've seen. So I really like the fact that, you can take a cute kind of looking character and just make her completely freaky and dangerous looking. I would love to have that effect for my animatronic Lisa, and I think especially with the darker shading I'm applying now, to like the different like shadows and areas to really bring out the dimension. I feel that severity of the shading, you know, it adds a lot to the feeling. I love how the skirt part, you know, which is supposed to look metallic, it just looks so rigid and like hard and cold. It's exactly the feeling I'm trying to portray in this character design. So this piece alone took me many hours to complete, but I think it is so worth it. I love this design of Lisa in the world of Five Nights at Freddy's. Very freaky, and I just love it. If Lisa looks like this, how about the whole family? Yeah, I'm just gonna stay away from them. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not really scary and 10 being very freaky, what would you give this? Okay, now from scary to very cute and innocent, here is Puddi Panda, which is my original creation. I love Puddi so much, so let's see how Lisa Simpson is gonna look like as a Puddi character in the world of Puddi. So unlike the shorts videos where Puddi cosplays as different characters but it is still Puddi, this time it's Lisa Simpson, so as a human girl, but in the style of Puddi. And I'm really glad many of you are enjoying my Puddi content, especially the cute shorts and the comics. Oh, I just love them!
Amy, can I have your credit card to buy $937.64 of stuff online?
What? No!
Oops, too late.
Oh, I love my Puddi so much. So I'm glad that many of you are enjoying my Puddi shorts and comics, and I will continue to make more in the future. And also I would love to in the future also be able to have the opportunity to make Puddi books and comics so all of you can read them and put them on your bookshelf. Oh, that is gonna be like the next big goal for Puddi. Cuteness overload. Okay, now we're going from sweet and innocent to epic. Let's see Lisa Simpson in the world of Dragon Ball Z. How tough can I make her? What about her hair? Is it gonna look like Super Saiyan hair? I like how extreme and epic looking some of the characters' hairstyles are in the show, and I was thinking I should incorporate some, you know, similar vibes to my Lisa's hair, but I also don't want to go overboard and make her like, you know, make her spikes too long, because I do want to keep it within the realm of Lisa's short triangular spikes. So I kept them short, but I also made them really jagged, and I love these little texture lines I'm adding inside her hair. They look really like, you know, detailed, and honestly her hair looks like they could do some serious damage. It's been a while since I've done anything in the Dragon Ball Z style. I think the last time I did this was when I drew Pikachu in 10 different art styles, including Dragon Ball Z, and I remember giving him all these like giant muscles and veins. So that was very fun. That was a long time ago too. I think that was volume 2 of this video series. So here we go again. And although many Dragon Ball Z characters do have a lot of muscles and bulging veins and things like that, I'm not going to draw them on Lisa, because I think that's just taking the character in a different direction that I may not want for this particular challenge. But at the same time, I did want to make her limbs look a little bit more solid, a little bit more developed. So I decided to give her these kind of rigid lines in her arms and legs. I love that many of you always suggest different art styles for me to try, like various different anime and manga styles or cartoon show styles. I've done a lot of them before in this video series, so if you haven't already, go check them out. Binge watch the entire series on my Mayu channel. There are 14 other volumes in this video series. I hope you enjoy, and as always, comment down below to let me know what other art styles I haven't tried yet that you would love to see in the future. I can't promise to get to everyone's suggestions, but I'll try my best to do the ones I can. Alright, some of you have been asking for me to draw in the Gorillaz art style again, so here is Lisa in the world of Gorillaz. I wonder how her eyes will be like. I like how I stylized her hair. It still reminds me of Lisa's hairstyle mainly, but it does have that sharper feeling that reminds me of the hairstyles of Gorillaz characters. I think one of the funnest part of this particular 10 art styles challenge is, you know, all the different ways I could take Lisa's hairstyle. I love how like in some art styles, her hair is really chubby and rounded or soft looking, and other styles like here, her hair looks very sharp and jagged. It has like an attitude to it. Can you guess what book she'll be holding? Alright, I have a specific cover in mind. I think this is going to be challenging. Let's see how many details I can get in this tiny space. I think it'll be fun to draw my Gorillaz Lisa holding my thick coloring book I released called 100 Styles Art. That has all 100 art style character designs I've done in volume 1 to 10 in this video series, where I draw one character in 10 styles. I think it's fitting because this book also has the previous characters I've designed in the Gorillaz art style from before. Okay, so I'm trying to get the title and all of the text on the cover. I hope they're legible. I don't know, can you read that? Let me know. I hope I don't get any of the letters smudged or run out of room or misspell anything. Because like this is a really delicate operation. I have to be really steady with my brush pen. Oh, the letters are so tiny. I recommend getting this book, especially if you're a fan of how I reimagine different characters into other art styles and universes, including lots of different anime, comic, cartoon, animation, video game, and famous painters' art styles, and you can color them however you want. Many of you told me you love to collect and own my character designs in the different art styles. Now you can with my 100 Styles Art coloring book. As always, you can get this and my other 100 plus books on my Mayu bookstore on Amazon. The link's in the video description. Okay, I'm gonna try to color this cover as close as possible to my original book's cover, but I might need to change some of the colors just to make the cover easy to read. Okay, I think it's pretty fun to see Gorillaz Lisa with my big coloring book. Alright, some of you have been asking for this art style again. Let's see how Lisa Simpson will look if she was a creation of one of the most famous painters of all time. I love Picasso's paintings and his very distinct painting style. I think Cubism is a very interesting way to express yourself. I'm gonna really flatten the facial design and play with the perspectives to create what I have in mind. I'm glad you enjoyed my recent long coloring video where I colored one of the pages in my anime Christmas advent calendar coloring book in real time. It's over 1 hour long and is a great way to de-stress and relax and color with me. This is year 3 in our annual holiday coloring video series. Many of you have already ordered my anime Christmas advent calendar coloring book, so if you have one, color along with me. And also thank you to all who are posting their coloring work from my various books on Instagram with the hashtag #MayYouArt. I'll share some more of your work so other fans can see your creations in a future video. Which one of these styles is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. And also, what other characters or art styles do you want to see in future videos in this series? Comment below. I spent over 100 hours making this video, including researching the different art styles, deciding which design I wanted to use for my reference, sketching the designs, then recording my drawing and coloring process for every style, and editing. If you like what I do, like and comment so you'll help the YouTube algorithm know that this video is inspiring you, and that'll help this video spread to other people who might also enjoy watching art like this. Thanks for doing your part and for supporting art. Some fans have told me they haven't been receiving notifications of my new videos, even if they're subscribed, so please hit the bell icon and that way you'll get notified of all my new uploads. I love the organic strokes, it looks like paint strokes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching Volume 15. I hope you enjoyed watching me explore different art styles. And now it's time to unbox all the books I've made this year. I made these coloring and how to draw books for all of you with my heart and soul. They are the best books to give and receive. So here's Princesses as Goths, coloring book and art book in one. There are 2 different sizes I made this year, and I'm glad many of you have enjoyed coloring in them. Also, let me know how many of these titles you have. I've also continued my Draw Quick and Easy anime manga series. I love these cute chibis. I also continued my fantasy coloring book series with Fairy Fantasy. This title came out in the spring, and I'm glad many of you told me you enjoyed my more detailed, elaborate line art. I also made 2 different sizes to suit your different creative needs. This year, I also started a new series called How to Draw Cute Anything for Beginners. The first book is Cute Animals, and this is my easiest drawing book series, great for beginners. My second coloring book and art book in one is Princesses as Mermaids, and this came out in late spring. I'm glad you enjoyed my gorgeous mermaid art and bringing them to life in your own creative ways. Next are some more books for beginners. How to Draw Cute Things and How to Draw Cute Food for Beginners are books 2 and 3 in this series. I'm really happy that many of you are loving my 30 Days of Coloring series, where you color 1 page a day as a relaxing daily hobby for stress relief and to build your creativity. The first book that came out in this series this year was 30 Days of Fairy Tale Chibis. I wanted to help beginners with keeping up with their drawing skills over the summer, so I released How to Draw Cute Summer and How to Draw Cute Summer Animals for Beginners. And for those who have more drawing skills or who want to learn how to draw anime and manga, I made Draw Quick and Easy Anime Manga Girl Bodies. The second book in my 30 Days of Coloring series is 30 Days of Anime, Color a Page a Day. Most of my books were #1 new releases in their categories on Amazon, including this one. Some of you told me you wanted to learn how to draw boy bodies and poses as well, so I made Draw Quick and Easy Anime Manga Boy Bodies. Alright, now's the books I made for spooky season, starting with How to Draw Cute Halloween for Beginners. All my How to Draw books are also available as ebooks. For those who love to create their own characters and OCs for anime and manga and comics, I made Draw Quick and Easy 50 Girls Hair and 50 Boys Hair. They are filled with tips and techniques and invaluable 50 easy art lessons each to show you how to draw all kinds of different hairstyles for a huge variety of characters. Many of you told me you love my Creepy Princesses coloring book and art book in one. I'm glad you enjoy my hauntingly beautiful and creepy princess art in my coloring book, and there are also 2 sizes for you to enjoy. I love keeping this tradition going where I release an advent calendar coloring book, and this year's Anime Christmas Advent Calendar coloring book. Many of you have this title already. If not, get your festive countdown to Christmas on my May bookstore on Amazon. And my latest coloring book release is my giant Magical Fantasy coloring collection, 4 books in one, 100 coloring designs. So I'm so glad some of you have got this already and have started coloring in my beautiful 100 unique coloring designs. I have 2 different sizes. I've ordered the large size for myself and it should be arriving in the mail anytime. Own or gift these beautiful books for yourself and for anyone on your list for the holidays. There were 3 books I released this year that I don't have yet. I've ordered them and they should arrive soon. I'd love to make more books for you next year to support your creativity and drawing skills. Thanks for watching everyone, and happy creating!